Yeah.
Woo!
Yo.
2020, goddammit.
God damn it.
Woo! Bring that back, you know what I'm saying?
Bring it
Make some
fucking
more
back.
noise. It's the Muy Hour.
It's the motherfucking
Episode
Muy Hour
5.
2020, boy.
Woo!
Yeah.
Jamaicans.
Motherfucking
Hey.
horns. Happy motherfucking New Year, Bogie, man.
Hey, happy New Year, brother.
New Year, brother.
It's crazy.
2020 is here.
Hey.
Bow.
You know what's crazy? When I think of like 2020, you know what I'm saying? Like it just reminds me of being a kid where it's like you see a number like 2020, you're like, damn, that's like the future.
The future.
You know what I'm saying? Flying cars and shit.
Right. Where they at?
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like the Jetsons and shit.
That shit's
you know
about
what I mean?
to be
like,
here.
I mean, you know what's crazy is like the technology is definitely something I couldn't imagine back
the
then.
technology is here. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Come
that.
on. They got 5K.
Right?
What the fuck is 5K?
They got 5G even now.
Yeah. No, 5G, 5K, everything.
And speaking of 5, this is episode 5 of the Muy Hour.
Sponsored by Bay Boy and Bay Girl Clothing.
Yep. Big up to our sponsor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Follow our sponsor at Bay Clothing.
Co.com.
Yeah. And also, you know what I'm saying? We are in playoffs. Go ahead, get you your team's colors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? On whatever team, hat. You know what I'm saying? Sweaters. You know what I mean? You got all the color combinations for all your favorite Bay teams. You know what I'm saying? At BayClothingCo.com.
Yes.
Also, follow us at the GMM Network.
Yes.
Follow me at Bogart Scott Free World.
Yes.
And if you can, you probably can't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can keep trying to find him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My man, B. Motherfucking Franklin. You know what I'm saying?
If you know me, you know
now
me.
that we done got all the house cleaning out, or as housekeeping,
right,
out the way. You know what I'm saying? This is the Muy Hour.
The Muy fucking hour.
This is the first time y'all tuning in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? The future is now.
It's right now.
And you are rocking with two
of the world's greatest ponderers.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, Goo? Now we... I said Goo. I just did the fantasy podcast.
Right. So
I'm over here.
So Bogie, man. Start this off right,
What's
man.
Up, man?
How was your Christmas and how was your New Year's, brother?
It was actually fantastic because, you know what I'm saying, like, I like, I wanted to keep things real simple.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, my idea of simple is just being with some fam and, and just turning all the way up, the Yuletide.
How was it turned up?
Oh, it was great. You know what I'm saying? Because like with Christmas turn up, it's always the shit because, you know what I'm saying? I get to see all my cousins that, that I really only see them on the holidays these days, you know what I mean? And like, we still turn up like we're dumb youngsters, you know what I mean? I love it. All my cousins, and I mean, you've been to my family parties,
right.
like,
love it.
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny too, because we're all spaced out enough generation wise, like, and we're clustered too. So it's like, in my generation, there's probably like 6 of us, you know what I'm saying? We're all within the same 3 years, and you know what I'm saying? And then like, we got the ones that are like 8 years younger than us, and they all, they're all in their early and mid 20s now.
Gang.
So they fucking, they turn up with us.
Gang.
It's like, and I love watching all my younger family because I raised them all.
Right.
And I raised them all right.
Right.
They're all better than me, so I love
Good.
that. That's just like how my children is finna be.
Right. That's what we're all hoping for, man. I feel like you dig it. So let me ask you this right here. What was the holiday like ooh-wee food where you're like, yes?
Ooh. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I had to say my jambalaya.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because I make jambalaya and I make it how I like it. You know what I mean? It's to each his own. You got all the foundations of what make a jambalaya.
Correct.
But like I basically just I don't use tomato sauce.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's how I rock with mine. And I use more hot sauce to get the color on it. But then all the Creole seasonings, you know what I'm saying? Shrimp, sausages, you know what I'm saying?
And things of those natures.
Yeah, and then I top it with crispy bacon, bacon crumbles.
Oh, is that the crumbles?
Yeah. It's the jambalaya, you know what I mean?
Whoa,
with the
got
capital
you.
B and the O.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything's muy.
Yeah, everything's muy. You know what I'm saying?
Tenfold.
And like,
I love it.
And but I was also because I tore that up and I I had left some. I was eating some before we left to the party.
Correct.
So I cooked it up. They had the pot ready to go and then like I was like they're gonna tear this shit up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember I had one of my producer homies. All his family was like They were out of town and shit. They're his wife and family. They're like Seahawks fans. shout to John from Stife Studio. But you know what I'm saying? He hit me. He was like, man, what you doing? I was like, man, come by, dog. It's Christmas, dog. You know, you ain't gonna spend Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling. He was in the studio. He's like, I'm working. Yeah. I'm like, dog, come over here and eat. Yeah. And it's funny because I always wondered because, you know, I always post what I'm cooking. Right. And I was like, oh, and this fool hit me. I was like, I bet you this motherfucker see my post. Like, you know what? Where's he at?
Yeah, where's that jambalaya at? I see some crab in there. Right.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do the crab in the mussel. And, you know,
right.
Okay, you know like that thing.
I like me you know.
And then,
I like me some good gumbo. So between the gumbo.
See, gumbo's another thing too. You could throw everything like
everything
on a what was it? Yeah, on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? My mom's whipped up a turkey, and then my one of my cousins, the one that I said it's in my generation. Yeah. The one I said it, she's actually we're gonna go to her wedding in New Orleans, but she's marrying this dude. He's straight from the bio. And then so like you know I see my mom. She's shredding up all this chicken. It's the neighbor with his bike. But she's shredding up all this chicken. I mean, all this turkey, and I'm thinking, oh, she finna make that soup. Because like at the end of the mid party, whenever there's like turkey or like like a chicken, or whatever, they always shred it up and they make the shit's called mommy soup. They throw in like little boiled quail eggs. Oh. Right, like you know they're like little whole eggs.
Never had it.
Then hella the little macaronis. That you know what I'm saying? That's the noodle in the soup. And then they put carrots and then potatoes and everything's cut small, so it just becomes like kind of like a porridge.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Fire, dog.
Right.
You know what's funny? I was so turned that like when I finally went in for that soup, it was all gone. I was like, son of a bitch. Right. Oh, but anyways, my cousin or soon to be cousin-in-law. He was collecting all the turkey. I'm like, what you doing there? I was like, aren't you gonna make that soup, Mom? She's like, no, he's gonna make gumbo. And I was like, fuck, because then I was too turned to even to get to the gumbo. Everyone's like, did you try the gumbo? And I was like, nah, I was turning up outside.
Bruh, if somebody know what they doing right on that gumbo, my God, bruh.
I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny, too, is because it's like...
Putting a big old prawns in
there. See, that's the type of life I want to live, right? Mm-hmm. Like, we go, oh, we're going to have Cajun food. Oh, yeah? Okay, give me an authentic Cajun motherfucker.
No, I'm going straight to the NO.
Or I'm flying me one out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Flying there.
I need me he don't even got to be a chef. He just got to be a motherfucker that knows mom's recipe. You want to get him out here. I need an authentic Cajun. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like, you know what I mean? If I want some Filipino food, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to the Philippines.
You feel me? That'd be a dope show, huh? Right. Hey, man, you want some tacos? Yeah, let's go to Mexico.
Bingo. Want some Chinese? We in China.
Hey, you know what's fire? Fish tacos.
Dog, have you had my fish
tacos? The ones that be battered, you know what I'm talking about, right?
No, I'm not talking about the fish stick fish tacos.
I love those ones. Like and they got the orange sauce with the cabbage.
Right. See, yeah, I don't make mine like that. I make mine a little different.
Yeah, because that's more of a Mexican thing.
Right. I don't know. This is some fish tacos that my boy put me on when I was living in AZ. Shit changed my life, and everybody else,
tell.
And everybody else that tasted like, oh shit, had me fucked up too. I still
and that's a high in itself though. Real quick, I didn't mean to cut you off. To go back to the jambalaya thing, right. Like everyone's like, yo, that's just smack. And I was like, right,
straight up, right, period.
Like
it's like,
because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's part of the pleasure of like when you're cooking for, you know what I'm saying? When people enjoy it.
I'm about to make some chili and cornbread.
Okay, so go back. Tell me about them fish tacos.
Yeah, so my fish tacos is a little different, man. You know what I'm saying? The best thing I could do is say, Bogie, I'm better to show you than to sit here and tell you, man.
Oh, yeah,
you know
right.
But it's fire, though. You know what I'm saying? I make a salsa. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
You know, I make a salsa. I run with some cucumbers in there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
it's a must.
I saute, a white fish. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hit it off in there. Hit it on that.
White fish is nice and light too.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I hit it with a little fucking, tapatio or whatever your salsa choice is, right? Or a guac salsa. You know what I'm saying? Hit it with a little coteja cheese on there. Just crumble it across the top of that little bitch.
Yep.
Bam. You know what I'm saying?
And you just, it's regular corn.
Hard shell.
Hard shell? Okay.
I like the hard shell. I like the crunchy, the crispies.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
We can do.
See, I could rock with fish taco like that. See, I'm like a texture freak.
I like it crunchy.
Exactly.
And then
that's
the fish comes in nice and light. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the cucumber salsa that runs with it. And you got the salsa, whichever it may be, to catch it a little picante, like You know what I'm saying? And then don't catch yourself faded.
Oh, you know
he's fucking it all up. Off some 1942 or a nice Modelo, a nice michelada.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, michelada, give me money.
Can we? That needs a Jamaica horn for that.
I know, right? Hold on, we got to wake them up.
Yeah, wake them.
You know what I'm saying? They went to the kitchen, and started grubbing. Jamaican
motherfucking horns. We're still here waiting for you.
Okay, so check this out. It's episode 5.
Episode 5,
right? And
give me money.
Yeah, episode 5. Give me money, Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 2020 is not just something like regular. You know, people correlate it in their mind with something different because it's the start of a new decade, and I actually feel the same way. Like I mean, it's not like there's a crazy magnitude of like, you know, some kind of everything resets or some shit, like nothing like that. But you know, just looking at the timeline, it kind of makes you feel like that to a degree, right? Like like it's a new decade. Like okay, out with the old, in with the new, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
You know how I feel, man? Like I feel the world around me, but I don't feel like I'm in it. I feel more so like every day's a day to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every day's a new day to get
not
your
just
shit
like,
together.
All right, it's a new decade.
Oh, yeah, new
all
decade.
All that fuck shit this last decade.
That just means that you've been procrastinating all them decades before. Yes. And I'm a motherfucker that's part of that. So I can't even say it with that. But that's just, you know, things that I've reflected and seen about myself. I'm like, damn, every day's a day to restart, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like every morning you wake up, buddy, is a new day to fucking get up and get it. You know what I mean? But you got to see what the thing is, you know, I don't think we're really taught in society about how you have to keep reinventing yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, you know, usually people you catch that are real fashionable are real people that are succeeding because they're constantly seeing themselves in a new built manner. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's two sides. There's two sides you could
hit me with it.
Like, there's two sides I could view that. For one, the one is, you know, you could do one thing and then stay one thing or be one thing, and you just master that. Right. Or you could keep reinventing yourself because maybe that one thing might not work. So you know, no. That's the second side of it.
What I mean about this is you could be in that one lane, right? But someday that shit has to go from analog to digital. You know what I'm saying? It's still recording.
Yeah, so it's not really, so maybe not quite reinvent, but like adapt.
Right, you got to adapt, but
evolve.
Right, evolve. There you go. Evolve. Evolve. You need to constantly be evolving, and with evolution, you're reinventing. You know what I mean? You're just taking your same thing and you're sharpening. You know what I'm saying? You're getting it nice, getting it right. You know what I mean?
But you know, you heard the sayings, "Steel sharpens steel."
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You know, that's one of those things too. Like metaphorically, in the grind, you got to get up out there and go and surround yourself with them other motherfuckers that steal.
That's why I surround myself with one of the world's greatest ponderers. Okay,
it's like I'm looking in a goddamn mirror.
Hey, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Now, you know what? So let's look back in the 2020 or 2010 to basically 2019, right?
Right.
Like that 10 years. Like, do you remember where you were at?
No.
10 years ago?
What? 10 years ago? Nope.
It's crazy. I hella remember where I was at.
Actually, you know what? 10 years ago? Yeah. 10 years ago, my mom was alive, and I was fucking with her. I was coming back and forth from Arizona.
That's right.
I was back and forth from Arizona. I was in Arizona doing it live.
I remember 10 years ago.
I remember I remember I had my spot right there on Thomas Road.
I don't think I ever been to that spot.
That's it.
That's in AZ.
Yeah.
Okay.
AZ. Yeah.
Yeah, what was that 10 years ago? 10 years ago, my
Thomas and
I only had just Dej, and she was 2 years old, and I remember I was living with Attila.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Tilla.
Yep, shout out to Tilla. You know what I'm saying? The Hungarian killer.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Real time.
Yeah, that's right. So 10 years ago, I remember I was living with Attila, and he was like, I'm moving to Santa Clara. You know, he has the fucking accent and shit.
Right.
I'm moving to Santa Clara, Bogie.
Yeah.
And like, you know, 'cause I was renting a room at the condo that he was renting. Right. So he's like, I'm gonna move to this spot, but like it just got like it's a one master bedroom, but then it got a big ass loft. Like there's stairs that go to a loft, and that's big as fuck, like a living room.
Right.
And he's like, that could be all you. And he's like, you don't even. And this spot was like half what we're paying. This is when the rent climate wasn't crazy yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is when like because this was like still people were still wounded off the recession.
Right.
So I remember like, bro, like we were paying like, well, we had a condo. It was a 3-bedroom. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then we didn't want anyone else to live with us, right. So we just had to split that. You know what I mean? And that wasn't bad. It was $2,400, but it was off of YB. You know, down. Right. You know, I'm talking about like about San Felipe, them little townhouses right there. Yep. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So 10 years ago, I remember I was moving back to my mom's crib, and I was just like, I remember being so excited because I was like, I'm gonna stack real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, was dope too, because now in hindsight, by 2012, you know what I'm saying? Me and my lady, we're having our second one, and like, business was good back then. Everything was booming. So it was like anything I wanted to do, the funds was there. Just you know what I mean? Like we were going on mad vacations. Probably how we even had the baby. And you know what I'm saying? I remember, you know what I'm saying? 2013 comes around, and you know what I'm saying? It's getting closer. I'm about to have. She was a July baby. You know what I'm saying? You a July baby, right?
Yep. I'm a July baby day.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. My girl got
money.
Yep. Shout out to all the cancers. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know what? Fun fact. My daughter's birthday.
Shout out to all the cancers and fuck cancer.
Yep. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Give me money.
Yeah. Hey. Fun fact, my daughter got the same birthday as Mac Dre. What? Anyways, but I just remember thinking, right? I moved back to my mom's crib.
7570.
Cancer. Writer. Provider.
Crest cider.
Pull an all-nighter. With Mikey on wires.
That's right.
Rest in peace to the Mac God.
Yeah, you know straight up. Period.
Mac Andre Hicks.
Yeah, man.
And his name we this. Yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I remember I was thinking, I was like, okay, I had been here for a couple years, right? And it's like, okay, now it's time to move on again. Cause it's like, I can't really stay still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in this case, I was about to have 2 kids. And see, this is how I looked at it, right? I remember like moving back to my dad's, and I had been, I had lived at like my girl's house for me, because we just had our daughter. And then I lived at Attila's for like a year, with him for like maybe like 2 years. Anyways, long story longer. Ends up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like I'm eating breakfast one time, right? And then like, I'm gorging because I'm blowed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like watching TV, and I still got my plates on the table, right? And my dad's like, put away your plate.
Yeah.
Right? And I was just like, damn, it just dawned on me. It's like, it's crazy. I've been here for a couple of years, and it's stacked up. You know what I mean? I'm about to have my second kid.
Yeah.
And then to me, if I was looking at me, I'd be like, he's a fucking bum at home, leeching. You got 2 kids. You know what I mean? It was just, it didn't feel right with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, I got to go back out there again.
Right. You got to get your own shit. It's all good.
Exactly. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to yell at my kids talking about, put your fucking plate away.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was just crazy because I was like in my like mid-20s. Right. Or when I think I was like 27 at the time. Yeah. Where it was like, damn, I can't have my dad like fucking yelling at me like I'm a kid. But then at the same time, this is his house.
No, right. It's like this. It's like how are you getting disciplined by your parent trying to discipline your kid?
But see, even at 27, I thought I was a grown man too. Right, so it's like, you know what? I need to have my own shit because I can't have man talking to me. My dad talking to me like I ain't no fucking grown man because I got left the goddamn. And you know what's funny? I do it all the time at home. Right. I mean, for years now. I've been living with me and my girl forever, right? And she just, well, how come you don't ever put over your plate? Shut up! This is my house.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. It's like. That was one of those things that, you know what I mean? That one of the pinpoints where it's like, I got to move out again. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can't be here. I'm a grown ass man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, folks, you know what I mean? That's one of those things too, kids. Yeah. For all you out there, you know what I'm saying? Muy gang.
Yeah, getting all this money, right?
You know, stacking. Get all this money stacking, you know what I mean? And then get the fuck up out of mom's
and
dukes.
Keep stacking it,
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Or get you a business or something, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And because we know what y'all doing out there. You know what I mean? Just do the right thing with the, you know what I'm saying? Get the bread, anyone who got some type of bread, do the right thing with the bread. You know what I'm saying? Make the bread multiply.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Make the bread work for you.
Yes. You know what I mean?
Don't work for the bread.
No.
Make the bread work for you.
Yes. You know,
Motherfucking Jamaica horns.
Yeah. It's funny.
Motherfucking Jamaica horns.
Hey,
man.
the Jamaicans are 2020. The Jamaicans are starting off slow.
They're starting off slow. They're waking up.
Yeah,
they had a Ross Clot, Bumba Clot New Year, man.
Hey, it's funny because you learn something new every day, and I learned what that meant today.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
The Ross Clot.
It's a Ross Clot New Year, man.
Jamaicans.
Motherfucking Jamaicans.
Hey, no, I'm trying to tell my shit in a nutshell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That, that 10 years. And then, like, basically, I'm saying, what was it? Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We bounced around in different spots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I ever stayed at a spot more than 2 years until this spot I'm at now.
Yeah.
So, which is kind of cool because now, you know what I'm saying, by then, had the little man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, what's crazy, too, is because, all right, check this out. Muy gang. You know what I mean? This is some shit.
Talk to him.
Right? I've been at this spot for a minute. And we like it. We're comfortable.
Bingo.
But see, that's one thing. Can't always be comfortable.
Right.
It's always got. You got to make sure everyone's comfortable around you. You got that's what it is being a father. You got to make everyone comfortable around you.
Bingo.
But you can't be comfortable. Because once you're comfortable, you're content. No, we got to get it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Sometimes I can't wait till I sleep. So I can remind myself. I look in the mirror. The beast.
Show me your war face.
Still the primal.
Right.
We can still reach into that primal range.
Right. Yes.
And get to the real grit.
Right.
The grit, the bone grit.
Right, the dinosaur roar.
You know what I'm saying? When my son was born, I was like, yep, he's a dinosaur just like his pops.
Right.
Straight dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And that's why we come through stomping. You know what I'm saying? Breaking ground.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Because we ground breaking.
Breakers. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Ground breaking.
You get what I'm saying?
Dinosaur, earth shaking.
Okay. And when we come through breaking the ground up, fucking shit off, right? It's because we ground breaking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Changing the world.
See what I did there?
Right. The metaphor game is real tough.
Right? That's
Jamaica
what I'm saying.
Horns.
I forgot. You know what I mean?
Jamaica
even with the new music.
Jamaica's wake up, Jamaica.
You know what's dope too is
Jamaica. Wake your ass up.
I basically told all that shit in a nutshell, right? But I'll get back to so now where I'm at currently is damn, my house is being like mistaken for a goddamn whorehouse, or not even mistaken. Somebody's around here selling some of that Ross Clot.
That Ross Clot. that bumba. They're selling the bumba.
Right? And they're using my address as a ploy. That's some shit. Where it's like I got the cameras and I'm out there with the strapola and the pistola. Not out there. Just I'm talking about like behind the door, looking at it or watching the cameras like at first,
right?
Because you motherfuckers kept knocking and ringing the doorbell and saying they
getting,
got an appointment.
Whoever is
remember that shit?
The bumba around here is getting money, man.
Oh yeah, lots of money, man.
Lots of money, man.
Yeah, okay. Pandi Ross Clot.
Pandi Ross Clot,
bro. And you know what I'm saying? Then one of the fools, he comes through, right? He's a white dude. This fool, first of all, it's all like Hispanic vices and shit, right? Like, bro, like a dozen of
everybody loves pussy, dog.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just saying it's interesting because they know the game better. Here comes the white dude. He's hella sloppy. He's like rings the doorbell, and now I got the ring camera. What you doing here, right? I was like, who you looking for? Yeah, what address? And he's like, and I said, no, but who you looking for? A woman, and I'm like, there's no fucking hookers here, right? No fucking hookers for sale.
You start talking to him
fucking
crazy.
Ran,
right?
He was like, oh shit, he thought he was gonna get arrested or something.
Right.
I'm like, these goddamn motherfuckers, right?
That ring got them fools hot.
That ring got them fools spooked.
You better watch out walking into the doors, pedophiles.
You know what I'm saying?
Pervs.
Hey, I'm telling you,
ring.
And all these motherfuckers.
Don't let your wife catch you on the fucking Channel 4 news.
Hey, real talk. You know what's funny? It's having the ring. They show shit in the neighborhood,
right?
And it's like, yo, there's creepies everywhere,
dog.
They're always walking around looking in the doors. And most of them aren't smart, right? So they're not even aware of these ring cameras and shit. I bet you anything like they have like. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of oblivious to it too because, you know what I'm saying, they go up in there because all of them, they're always looking at it like hella close with their eye, you know what I mean? Until they realize like, oh shit, that's a camera. You know what I'm saying? They run away like little
yeah, buddy, huh?
Bastards.
They got your eye color, your whole fucking eye rectal scan.
Yeah, they scanned his ass. They got him.
Scanned him, huh? Didn't even realize
he
shit,
flagged
that's
red.
a camera.
He flagged red.
That's hella funny. He said, "Motherfucker, be right up in front of the camera, huh? Just that's all in that motherfucker looking, huh? Like, oh shit, give your own fucking face."
Hey, bro,
scan.
all kind of shit like, and then like people they'll report shit like all day. People's packages getting stolen.
Oh, that's
it's
what's
like,
hot right now.
All day.
Hey,
so
so what about this on the current times of fucking crime? What about these motherfuckers going around bipping car windows? Where basically they're going around and they're busting out car windows just to bust it out. They ain't even stealing shit. They just busting out car windows.
Going around the hate, yeah.
What the fuck is up with that, dog? I'm looking at the little bastards like, look.
Do you remember my shit? You remember that little tool?
No, straight up. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it looks like a little axe.
Yeah,
but that's the emergency shit, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
it just shatters.
Hey, little motherfucker, I'll tell you like this. If I catch you busting my shit, I'm beating your ass. Hands down.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro?
Snatching you up.
I heard about that shit.
It's going to do right now in Santa Clara, right? They had some shit on the news where it was like 50 cars. How they You remember bro? Like 50 fucking cars. Bro. How the fuck you lap like 50 whips, dog?
Hold on. Hey, woke up there. Like,
yeah. Right. You get a boo.
Check this out.
Hit him one more time with the boo. One more time with the boo, dog.
Hold on. Check this out. When we was kids, though, right? I just remember being like when we were kids, we drank 40s.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And we was like,
OE, give me money.
And bro, like I remember this one time, I was just like, look at all those,
Mickey's, give me money.
Yeah, no, but we were chilling outside, like on some corner, and there was this house, and it had like them nice stones but they're like mini boulders, but they're polished. Right, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
They're like
cobblestones.
Yeah, there you go. The big ones, right?
Right.
And those are some they'll fuck some shit up, right?
Man, my baby mama threw one through my mama's window when.
Oh man. Yes. But anyways, right? So we load up on hell of these shit, right? And then we're just like, there's two cars. We're like, let's see who can break the most windows, right?
Oh shit.
And we're just driving. This was just our drunk night though. Right. And we're talking about like, you know what I'm saying, when we were like dumb teenagers.
So you're one of them motherfuckers that we're looking for out here, huh? You're you.
No. I'm retired.
You're retired.
No, but see,
we're like,
I'm telling you, that's probably what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boo.
These motherfucking kids, they got the little baby axe things.
Yeah, I got
things.
You
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Remember back in the days though, they used to like if you knew a kid had one of those, like, oh, he jacking stereos for sure.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They ain't doing none of that shit.
Because that's back in the days though.
Right. But see, it's like
still in decks.
Remember, like I was talking about that. Like, see, like the crackheads of at least of my time, right? These motherfuckers had skilled trades. Okay, they could cut grass, fix cars,
like ninjas.
Right? No, dog.
The ones that were still functioning.
Right.
No,
the real
not the ones that were all like.
Right. No.
They were like ninjas, dog. Don't even leave like a near quarter.
A near
like a coin.
Right.
You turn your head.
Right. No. The real one was like, listen. So look, we had this dude that was a mechanic in our hood. If he's still alive, his name was Dan the Man. You feel me? Man. Straight a little short white dude. He smoked crack. But he was one of the hardest mechanics when it came to the old schools. You know what I'm saying? He had my shit right. No. This fool was all the way. He had everybody's shit right, dog. You know what I'm saying? This fool would be like, yo, a little bit of crack. You know what I'm saying? You bless him with some money. He'll go get his little crack. You know what I'm saying? And he'll get a bunch of beer. And that motherfucker will pull up, and that fool will have your shit right. He'll pull your engine, drop a transmission right there, everything.
Yeah.
That fool was about that life, man. And fools in the hood,
he'll do it all in the
city. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Damn, he'll do that shit in your driveway, right there in the fucking street. You feel me? Right there in the fucking street, right there in your driveway. That fool was the realest. Hey, dude, we learned hella shit watching this fool fix other fools' car. Louis had cutlasses. Shit, he had road runners. He had a bunch of shit. Then
he just knew how to cook.
Right. Then you had Alex. Alex had the motherfucking Ford truck. Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
You know what I'm saying? I had the Chevelle. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got the Man, I had a 70.
So he's the one that had all y'all shit right.
With a 450, yeah, dog. With a 455 rocket.
And I bet you anything too. If he couldn't find that thing, he would just go. He'd be able to find the other thing, and then he'll go.
We're going straight to pick and pull, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're going straight to pick and pull. He's like, let's go to pick and pull. He'll go over there. This is before they had computers where we had to look it up. You had to drive to each pick and pull. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got to go looking in those motherfuckers and find the cars, then go take the parts out.
All that motherfucker wanted to do, dog, was get some money so he could smoke crack and drink. Listen, dog. Hey, he was raw. He was a raw ass mechanic, dog. I'm telling you.
Hey, I believe it, dog.
Dog. Listen, he'll
do a 2-week job, like 2 days.
Bruh, off top. Listen, other fools wasn't pulling engines and doing that shit like that. They couldn't pull an engine out in a day, fix that motherfucking head, rebuild that bitch, and put that motherfucker back in that motherfucker that same by the same night, like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Have your shit starting. You feel me? Motherfucker, been at your house the whole day, done pulled the shit, did the whole shit, dog. Had you back on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was mobbing. That's a skilled traits man right there, dog. Yeah. You feel me?
Nowadays dope fiends.
They just right. They didn't want to steal your shit, acting like they ain't talking like you don't want to give me no money. I'm just gonna steal your shit then so I can get dope cracked out. You feel me? But they don't got no skill. They don't even want to wash your windows, nothing. They're just out here, can I have some money? Shit, nigga, I'm trying to ask somebody for some money too. You know where they handing out free money? I'm like, you know where they handing out free money? Shit, show me where it's at so I can show the fuck up too. Because you know what, motherfucker, I hate you showing up to work every day. So if I can just show up somewhere where they handing out the money, right? They handing out the money.
Sounds like a no-brainer.
Motherfucker.
Lazy motherfucker.
Straight up, where they handing out the money at? Nigga, where the fuck is that at?
You know what's hella funny too is like half the time now too, people don't even got cash. They'll use their phones and shit.
Right.
They just do like I just be like, you know what I do? I just go, nope.
Yeah. Even still in, dog. Like, you know what I mean? No. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
and
sometimes they get nasty. Too?
Yeah, when motherfuckers be when you could already judge them by how they're walking or how they look when you pull, when you're pulling up. Like,
hell no,
parking. I see this motherfucker. We're going this way.
But I'm saying, but nowadays though,
there be bums everywhere in this.
Not even just on bums, dog. She got bum motherfuckers around you, dog, that are really sitting around being haters, waiting to get you. You feel me? Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Vulture ass motherfuckers.
Right. I'm saying at the end of the day, dog, this shit is just at a high epidemic of just fuck niggas, dog. And niggas that think they're entitled and they're fuck niggas. And
you know what's crazy? Going back to what we were saying earlier about the 10-year shit, or going back to 2020, I think you could really pinpoint it from that time, and within this past 10 years, like that shit was at its all-time high.
All-time high. Right now with the social media, when I'm looking at motherfuckers that are my age that are damn near 40 and they're sitting there trying to show money and they're sitting there trying to look cute. Sit your ass the fuck down, dog. You know what I'm saying? Sit your ass the fuck down. Doing all your bunch of fucking girl face poses and shit.
Yeah.
You a grown ass man. Motherfuckers is damn near. Man, listen, dog. If we ain't already having babies that are at our age, we're getting a little older, you feel me? Fools going into their 40s and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got to realize, bruh, we damn near or our kids might be making us grandparents. Like, this is real life. In the next 5 years, 10 years, a lot of motherfuckers our age are gonna be like, oh yeah, my kid just had a kid, and grandparent, hey, you know what? and it's real, and some motherfuckers already happening too.
It trips me out, like in my generation, bro, like a lot of these motherfuckers are barely starting to have kids. I don't know, it was crazy. I
like it. That's like me. I'm gonna end up just barely starting to have kids.
But it's weird because like everyone I knew. Like you know what I'm saying? Like every generation before me, all these motherfuckers popping out kids hella early. Even even like, you know what's crazy? Like, stark contrast, my girl, all her friends had kids when they're all like in their teens.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like crazy shit. Like I was in what, 21?
Right.
That's young as fuck still, you know what I mean?
But I feel like
21 or no 22.
Right. Yeah. But they already feeling hella old.
Yeah.
They feeling hella old. You feel me?
Yeah.
They feeling hella old. Like, my son is 12, right?
Yeah.
So, he's going to be the first one, obviously. It's going to make me a grandfather, right? But then I'm gonna have. But I'm gonna have
why?
more
Because
kids.
he has you.
Right.
He has you.
Right.
He has your genes. You know he's out there like, all right, we gotta. You know when you're young, you're like everything. You gotta tag everything.
Right. But this is the thing though, man.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's cool, dog. But he needs to just be around Pops now because it's time to be a man.
It's
and
true.
I gotta show him my mistakes so he could be better.
Somebody nodded?
That's my main thing is I have to show him my mistakes so he can see my flaws so he could be better than my flaws, man. You know what I mean? I gotta bear my ass to the dude. But this motherfucker's real chill,
Yeah.
He's real, he's a goofy, but he's smart as fuck. Like this fool's intellectual levels on some other shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I just want that fool to tap in, to himself.
Yeah.
And it's just, shit's crazy, man. You already know.